After my cousin's death, the mansion grew heavier. The air itself seemed poisoned, thick with whispers, suspicion, and lies. Everyone said he jumped, that his debts had crushed him. But my heart wouldn't accept it. Because the last thing he told me was clear: someone in this house wants you gone, but it's not me. And now, he was dead. Silenced. I turned my eyes toward the next person who made sense. My stepmother. She was always polite, always calm, but too calm. Even at my cousin's death, her tears were quick and shallow, like a mask rehearsed 100 times. And she had motive. One evening, I noticed something strange. She was on the phone, whispering in the study with the door half shut. Her words were quick, nervous, almost trembling. I pressed my ear closer. She shouldn't be here. The money was supposed to come through. No, she survived. I stumbled back, my heart hammering. She had to be involved. The next day, I searched her private quarters when she left for town. Her vanity drawers were filled with perfume, pearls, and neatly folded silk scarves. But one drawer was locked. I broke it open. Inside, I found documents. Stacks of them. Insurance policies. My name printed over and over again. And in bold at the bottom line, her name as the beneficiary. If I died, she would walk away with millions. My throat went dry. This was it. This was the proof. That night at dinner, I couldn't stop staring at her. Her smile was kind, her voice gentle, her hand brushing over mine as she asked how I was feeling. To anyone else, she looked like the perfect picture of a loving stepmother. But all I saw was a predator. When her eyes met mine, I felt it. Cold, sharp, cutting into me. And then she said something that made my skin crawl. You should rest more. You're still too weak. You wouldn't want to. Slip away before you're ready. Her words dripped like venom, and I swore her lips curled ever so slightly at the edges. That night, I decided it was time to act. I couldn't live another day in fear. Tomorrow, I would confront her. Tomorrow, I would expose her lies. But I didn't know that by morning, everything I believed about my enemy would shatter. I thought I was ready. I thought I had the proof I needed to finally confront my stepmother. The insurance papers. Her words. Everything pointed to her. That evening, I slipped into her study again, determined to collect enough evidence to take to the authorities. My hands shook as I rifled through the locked drawer, the papers cold beneath my fingers. But then, a sudden sound behind me. Before I could turn, rough hands grabbed me. A cloth smothered my face. The world spun into darkness. I woke up bound to a chair in a dimly lit warehouse. The air was damp, reeking of rust and gasoline. Two masked men stood over me. My heart raced, my body trembling with pain and fear. One of them leaned close, his voice low and cruel. You should have stayed dead. The words struck like thunder. Hours passed in suffocating silence, broken only by their whispers. I thought of my father, my cousin, my stepmother. Was this her doing? Had she finally acted on her plan? But then, everything shattered. One of the men pulled off his mask. It was him. My younger brother. My breath caught, my chest tightening with disbelief. You, I whispered. His smile was cold, venomous. Yes, sister. Did you really think it was her? Did you think that elegant witch had the courage to kill you? Tears burned my eyes. But the accident, the whispers, the note, all me, he interrupted. Every piece of it. I let you believe it was her. I let you chase ghosts while I pulled the strings. And you ran right into my hands. The second masked man shifted uncomfortably. Enough. Let's finish this. But before he could speak again, my brother pulled out a gun. One shot. The man dropped to the ground, lifeless. The sound echoed through the warehouse like thunder. I screamed, the chair rattling beneath me. My brother's eyes blazed as he leaned closer, pressing the gun under my chin. There are no more pawns. No more distractions. Just you. And me. My brother's hand was steady, his eyes wild. You ruined everything, he hissed. It should have been me. Father's love. Father's fortune. All of it should have been mine. My tears fell freely now. You're my brother. How could you? His lips curled into a bitter smile. Because brothers are supposed to protect each other. And you never protected me. You never saw me. The gun pressed harder against my skin. My breath came shallow, my heart pounding like a drum of doom. And then, a sound split the air. Sirens. The warehouse doors burst open. Flashlights cut through the dark. Police officers stormed in, guns drawn. Behind them, a familiar figure. My stepmother. For the first time since this nightmare began, her eyes were blazing with something real. Fear, anger, desperation. Drop the weapon, an officer shouted. My brother's face twisted in rage. He yanked me from the chair, dragging me against his chest with the gun pressed to my temple. She's mine, he screamed. None of you can take her from me. Chaos exploded. Officers advanced, shouting commands. My stepmother's voice cut through, sharp and trembling. Let her go. Please. She is your sister. But he only laughed, a sound broken and bitter. In the confusion, he shoved me aside and bolted. Police chased him into the night. I stumbled into my stepmother's arms, shaking, sobbing, my world spinning. Minutes felt like hours as gunshots echoed in the distance. Tires screeched. And then, silence. Finally, the news came. My brother had tried to escape in a stolen car. He drove wildly into the night, desperate, furious, until the vehicle crashed into a concrete barrier. The impact shattered him. He survived, but his body was broken beyond repair. Mobility gone. Freedom gone. And prison waited. Days later, I stood outside the courtroom as they wheeled him in. His eyes still burned with hatred, even as his body betrayed him. You'll regret this, he hissed, his voice ragged. This isn't over. But for me, it was. I turned away, my heart heavy but resolute. Because I had survived the crash. I had survived the lies. And now, I had survived my own blood.
Let me out of here! Ah!
If this is your first time watching my video and you like my stories, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on notification bell, and don't forget to like the video. If you've done all of this, I appreciate the love and support. See you in the next one.